I've been talking about confidence emerging from your self-esteem, from what it is you believe about yourself, your talents and capabilities, and the things you've learned along the way that make you strong enough and resilient enough to keep at it, to persevere, and to accomplish what it is that you set out to accomplish. And there's a lot of internal feelings that you get when you have challenges and you overcome those challenges and you're able to succeed. It really comes down to what it is you think about yourself, what it is you believe about yourself. And that starts with what you're doing when nobody's looking, because you're actually building up a trust in yourself. And in turn, other people are going to trust you. They're going to perceive you as being confident. A lot of it comes from the way we carry ourselves in the world. Now, I'm not saying that you should pretend, but it's not a bad idea to imagine yourself confident. And you might have to look at someone that you really can see as confident. It could be a sports star, it could be an actor or an actress. It could be just someone that you know personally that just oozes out confidence. And you watch them and you look at how they move, how they stand, how they breathe. You look at the head tilt that they have, or the expression on their face, or the look in their eyes. And when you're reading all these things on an unconscious level, because it's not usually something that you're breaking down and thinking about, but when you do break it down, each piece at a time, and notice what it is that person who's confident, that person that you would like to be like, the way they're meeting the world, the way they're meeting life's challenges. It's good to just every once in a while stop and close your eyes and picture that person in a real life situation that you face and imagine how they would handle it. And as you watch them and notice their posture and their breathing and their whole physiology, facial expression, all of it, and copy that behavior, because every state has a corresponding physiology, and every physiology will evoke a state within you. So the quickest way to change your state is to change your physiology. If you want to be confident, you want to take on the attributes, the mannerisms, the behavior patterns of someone that's confident. And that starts with their physiology. So if you're carrying yourself in a confident way, if your shoulders are back and your head is up and you just have a determined look in your eye that you know you're going to succeed, all that's going to show, and other people are going to pick up on that. And so it's not a bad idea to practice it, because the way we learn things first is to model the people around us. When we're little kids, before we even have the ability to speak words, a little kid is watching, and they're picking up on a lot of things that a person's doing that interests them, it fascinates them, and they mimic that. And that's how we learn in the beginning. That's how we learn to walk. That's how we learn to do a lot of things before we're able to even talk. We watch what other people are doing. So if you look at someone that you would like to be like and hold them up as your model and notice how they move through the world, notice their physiology, their breath rate, their expression, their head tilt and their posture, the way they walk, the way they talk with ease and comfort, and you mimic that, you can actually imagine stepping inside of them and being like that. Get comfortable in their skin. It's a good thing to practice, because it's good to get comfortable with being confident. Physiology and state go hand in hand, and the quickest way to change your state is to change your physiology. So play with that a little bit and notice the feeling you get when you're modeling someone that you emulate, someone that you aspire to become like. It's a quick way to shift your state into a more confident state. When you're standing like that, when you're breathing like that, when you're moving like that, it's hard to generate self-doubt. It's hard to generate uncertainty. Because when you have that posture, you're going to just naturally assume that state. It's going to evoke that state. And to practice it and get to the point where you can summon it, bring it up in yourself whenever it is you're in a situation. And sure, it's hard to remember to do that when you're caught in circumstances that may be triggering self-doubt. But if you can just play with it, you might be very surprised at what you find. So I invite you to do that. Tom O'Ryan, EquestrianHypnoCoach.com. Keep watching.